I'd like to give you just a brief overview of the system I developed, okay, that works within Microsoft, the 2010. So you would need Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook 2010, and OneNote 2010, okay? Now, if you didn't have that software, it's easily, readily available still, and I could get it for you. But if you do have it, I can custom design everything you see here within it, okay? Now, the advantages of using Microsoft Office 2010 over the newer versions is that you have it and it's a flat one-time fee to use the software. If you notice today, everything is going to subscriptions and it's an annual fee every year. So this bypasses that, and so it's a one-time charge and that's it. So that's why I like it, okay? So let me just try to give you a brief overview of what this is, all right? Up here is what you have are tabs. Relating to the tabs are pages, all right? Up here are various different quick icons that give you access to various different functions of the software, all right? Right now, what I've created here is what I call the insurance reading room, all right? Now, this is for to keep your producers abreast of what's going on. So as you can see here, there's October, September 2018, August, and you could go all the way down and go back to various different years here and just click it on, and it would bring you up into the site, and you would have what year you wanted. So say if you clicked on December 2018, you go into the site, and there's the magazine, and there's the articles, and you could read them, okay? Same thing with property and casualty. Put in the magazines, all right, July, they go all the way back and keep going all the way back. So you have quick access. You can look at the cover and you can see if there's something you might want to read within there, your producer. Clicking on 2018 will come up like this. And all you would have to do is go over here and pick out the article that you want to read, all right? You could actually print it. You're into that site, all right? So you can read it, download it, whatever, all right? Moving on, contractors. What I did here was basically, here are all different pages. In here are specific contractors with different information. Down here are pages of contractors, okay? So here's page 11. If I went to page 1, you have all these different contractors. Page 2, you have more. You have their email address in some cases and their website. It depends, all right? So all you would do is you would have that information and you could contact them, or you could go to their website and get additional information, all right? Moving on, you have landscapers. Here you have, for instance, Landscape Danbury, all right? And all you would have to do is, if you wanted more information, just click on the highlighted link. You would go into the database. This is Manta. Here's the individual, and down here you have the information, all right? One guy. Close that out. Go back. Say you wanted another one. Say you wanted to go to page 7. This is just various different landscapers, all right, different areas. Once again, click it on. Up it would come. And then you could get the various different information on them. It's just one guy again, all right? Moving on, Surety. In here is Surety and kind of a cross-section of information, all right? Bonding is very lucrative, so if you get involved with performance and payment bonds, it's usually 30% commission. That's my background. License permit, performance and payment bond contractors. Now, the reason I created this whole system is the fact that I'm basically out of the business. I'm retired, semi-retired. I have a ton of information, and I wanted to use this to help other producers come up and other agencies to help them. So that's why it's being generated, and I hope you give me a call and we'll see what we can do. Now here you can go, like, these are all links. So if I went to licensed businesses in Rockland, okay, I could just go down here and immediately look at electrical contractors, and up would come a list, and I could see who the electrical contractors are and generate a list. All right. Now I'm putting this in the system itself. I have the list, I generated it, and I put it in to the system so you could just use it and send them out letters, etc. All right. So that's how that operates. There's so many things here that I just, surety manual is a surety manual that I had. Contractors in general gives you all the information what you need for underwriting. All right. It's in here. This was a manual I had from years ago. I decided to put it in the system. You'll have various different manuals in here that'll help you. All right. Court bonds or court bonds. Once again, you have manuals in here to help you. What are the bonds? What's required? All right. Cost bonds, plaintiff bonds, bondage charge, mechanic liens, what's required, underwriting, what you need, etc. Once again, I can help you on this and give you more information. I'm just going to try to move this along. Insurance news feeds are just various news feeds from RSS feeds that you could just click on from routers and get news on. Okay, quick access to information. Advertising is advertising that I've done that's in the system, that would come with the system, that you could use either in Facebook or in your own emails or in your own advertisings. I do advertising. I can do that for you. Brochures I do. But I'm more specifically, I would want to do this system because this is where it's at to help you people, help your producers. All right. Scanner. This is all new. Okay, up here. The scanner, this is just a sample of the scan that went in, all right? Scan letter, this is just information. When you scan it in, it was specifically set for letter size, all right? So I'm going to show you how that operates in a minute. So let's say Safeco policy, the letterhead, all right, business cards, etc. So say you wanted to scan a new page, all right? All you would do is say new page. You go over here. Since this is letterhead, you bring it all the way over. You want the letterhead, you want it to be that size, about letterhead size, all right? Because that's the size of this document I'm going to scan in. Up here, as I said, these are special icons. You go to the scanner icon. You would click custom insert. And then all you would have to do, this is a duplex scanner I'm using. It's an IRScan Pro 5. It's a mobile scanner. And if you wanted a demonstration, I would come in with this scanner. You can attach basically mostly any scanner probably would work with this. I've tried several. I don't have a problem. If you have a duplex scanner, you would have to have that software with the duplex to work. This scanner comes with it. It's a nice portable scanner. So let's scan. There's your pages. Okay, now you remember this was 2 pages, but it was duplex size. All right, so you got 4 pages. And then up here you would title it. So I'm just going to put, let's say, advertising Liberty. Okay. Now what's important here is when you put something up in this box and it goes over as a page title over here, you can find it in the notebook right away. You can find it in the system right away. And that's very important because you want to find any document that you put in the system so that's easily accessible to you. So that's what you need. All right. So for instance, if I went back and let's say I went into another notebook, all right, and I wanted to search, and I said advertising Liberty, let's say Liberty. There you see it up there, right? Click it on, you're right back to the box. See it highlighted it? All right. Whenever you put a document in here, what it does is it actually OCRs the text, and that document can actually become you can find words within that text, okay? So that's very important. It's one of the best features of this whole platform, is to be able to find information once you put it in, all right? Moving on, scan legal. If you had legal documents, you would put in your scanner and it would come in perfectly legal size, all right? Modules. Modules are just what I've created to lead you to very important information, all right? So you would just click this on the highlighted link. Here you're going over to Westchester County, finding a contractor. We could do it by city and state. All right, wait a minute. And then we just click it on. Say I want to find it. I'm going to go to, say, New York. I don't want New Jersey. I'm going to do it for Brewster, New York, since probably most of you are around in this area. All right. So there's your map. There are all the contractors that are licensed with Westchester County. And you can either go this way and get the information, or you can just click on, let's say, an icon and brings up the information that way. The map you can go in and out on. So if you were let's say one of your producers wanted to plot a route to see these people, he could do that very easily. You could just click on the name and he could do a route. All right. I'm going to get out of that right now and bring you over to, let's say, one more. Westchester electrical licenses. All right, let's say you wanted to find information on an electrician in Westchester County. All right, what I normally do is I want to find just a grouping of them because I'm not looking for a specific name. So what you would do here is you would say type in a license. Let's say we're looking for Nestor Plumbers. And we're looking for contains plumbing, let's say in the name. All right, contains, and city or town. Just try search, and this gives you a list, all right, of plumbers in various different areas that are licensed with Westchester County. Now, what's important about this, okay, besides the name and the phone number and their license, all right, as you move down here, all right, and there's another page, but I'm not going to. You can click on the details, all right, and here's what's important. His bond comes up on 8/18/2019. His general liability comes up in January 12, 2019. And his workman comp comes up on October 30th, 2019. So here's your X dates. So you can get letters out and say, oh, by the way, we can offer you blah, 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 okay? And that's that. Now there's many more very important sources here, but I'm not going to go into them because it takes up too much time, and I'm just trying to keep this short to just give you a general idea. Client letters, all right? It's a blank spot here, right? What I've done here is, if you go over to a database that I put in here. Now there's several I put in, and I could put in more, but I just want to show you how it operates. So here's a database. It's Putnam County, various different contractors, blacktop, carpentry, etc. Various different areas, okay? So say you wanted to write this individual letter. All you would do is go highlight it, right? You would copy up here. You go to prospecting letters. Prospecting letters, I have auto insurance letters, 18. I have commercial lines insurance letters, 30. Disability letters, all right? Flood insurance, health insurance, homeowners insurance, all right? So say we wanted to do an auto, all right? Let's go to commercial lines. So say here, we just bring up this letter. Doesn't matter, it's just using it as an example, because it comes up in Word automatically, all right? Now here's your letter. It automatically puts the date. You would come over here and you go up here. This is copy and you just paste. There you got it. Letter adjust, all right? Put in the name. Say you wanted to move this down, you could. It's just like a word processor. Put in the name, all right? Now, say you wanted to keep it all one font because it looks like this font is a little smaller. You just highlight it, all right? Go over here. Don't forget this is a word processor. Just over here, and you would click it on. And here's your font. Let's make it Times Roman, or let's make it Arial, and we'll make it 10. Okay, so it made the letter smaller than I had it. Okay, so it fits on one page. So here's your letter. You adjust it accordingly. You could print it. All right, let's say you want an envelope for it. You just go up here to the icon. There's your addressee, and you would just print it. Now, of course, you have to have the envelope in the printer, and then it would go off. All right. Now, you could save this over here and save it to Word. I would have a folder in there for Word documents specifically for you, or you can put it into the system. I think you could do both. If you wanted to put it into the system, you just highlight it, right, like this. You copy it once again, and you go back, all right, and then you go to clients, letters, all right. You go here, and you just paste it, and there's a letter, okay? So it's in the system, and then all you have to do is title it so you can find it. A-S-U-P-N-O and Son, all right? So you'll notice you have a new page over here, and you have the document within the system, and you can always refer to it and get it. So at this point, it's there, it came up, and it's done. Okay, here, you don't need this, you can take it out, and you have it as of December 28th. Now, clients. Here you see that I had at one time a meeting years ago. This is a contract account that I put in various different information. You'll notice here that you can put Word documents, Excel documents, PDF documents. You can put scan in items like I did here, my financial analysis corporate sheet. You can put emails in here like I did here, okay? And also letters. So that's the beauty of this platform. It can take anything within a blank page and you can put anything in it, all right? If you wanted to have, let's say, clients and have, let's say, client information, correspondence, auto, homeowners, miscellaneous, it can be designed for you to do that. But my feeling is that most agencies probably have TAM or something where they already have their clients within the system. This is not trying to replace your TAM system. This is for the producer. This is for him to generate new business. This is for him to educate himself. This is for him to execute a letter quickly outside of your systems. And then let's say when you get the client, then you move it into TAM or your agency system or agency managing system, or whatever you use. If you have a CRM system, this probably is just as good, all right? If you want to just afterwards put the information into the CRM, you can too. This is just for information and generation of new business, basically, and finding accounts, okay? And saving for your producer to get the information quickly, all right? Going back, let me just see here. I'm going to clerical will close, and then I put P. Reeves. I don't think I put anything in here. Cars Auto. Okay, I put my auto insurance just to show you, all right? And that's it. So you can put documents in here. You can scan them in. Same ideas that I showed you before using the scan ladder, scan legal. But that's set up primarily for other documents, not client. It's what you want in there. And if you have, let's say, your customers, then you can scan them in over here. All right. Now, going on, prospecting letters. As I briefly showed you, You have automobile, you have commercial. All right. Let's say don't neglect the liability. Up it comes, and there you have it. And then you would put in, like I showed you, whoever you're writing it to, and then you can save it or put it into the system. Okay. I'm not saving that document. We already did. Disability, homeowners, life insurance. All right. And so much more in here. Referral letters. All right. Referral professional letters. Okay. And down here you have articles pertaining to insurance, commercial insurance, disability, health insurance, all right? It's not completely finished yet. I'm still working on titling it, each item. But for instance, if you put this up, this is a type of article you would get, for instance, common auto insurance discounts and how to qualify. Okay, here's an article, all right? Insuring your teen. Here's an article. Okay. Commercial insurance. Workers' comp. All right. So you have all these different articles in here built into the system. And once finally going over to databases, bringing it up takes a little while. You have another database here, minority women-owned businesses, all right? Very comprehensive, loads of names, loads of individuals. For instance, business name, address, contact person, email, phone, all right? Some of them have websites, some of them don't, all right? Goes on and on and on and on, all right? Loads of information, loads of contacts in here, all right? So, just showing you that. I'm working on master electrician's licenses. I'm working on that now, just to show you. Bring it up. Okay. And right now it just shows you the company name, address, all right? And I'm working on this database, all right? And there are others in here. But if you had specific database that you wanted, I believe I could put it in. You just, I have to know the format and what you're trying to do, all right? Now, one other item I just want to show you very quickly is I mentioned that this ties in. You saw how it ties within Word, all right? Don't forget up here you can video. If you have a webcam, you do video. This is scanner. Up here you can do a print preview, all right? And there are other items up here that you can use to quickly access different items, functions, I should say, of the software, all right? Going back to Insurance Reading Room, you can actually, let's say you had something in here or anywhere in the system, all right? Let me just try something to show you. Say this prospecting client's letter. Say for some reason you wanted to send this to somebody, all right, or anything in the system. You can do that. All you do is go to File, Send, and you can email the page as attachment, email it as a PDF, send to Word. Okay, I'm going to email it as a PDF. All right, it's not a PDF right now, so you just click it on, and it's automatically linked to OneNote. Let me just see here. Send as an email page. All right, there it is. All right. If you send it as an email page, it comes right in. All right. Let me do it again to show you that. Let's send it as an email page. There it is, okay? And then you would address it to who you want it to. So that's important too. So if you do want to write a letter, you can send it as an email page, all right? I want to show you one other item quickly. I don't want to save it, all right? All right? I'm going to get out of the program and go to my Outlook quickly. Bring up Outlook. I just want to show you how it integrates with OneNote. All right. Say I got an email in here. All right. And I want to send it to OneNote. All right. You just would click it on, you go to OneNote, send to OneNote. And it's going to ask you where you want to send it. All right. Well, I have various different items in here. So I'm just going to send it over here. I don't want to keep it away from my system. I'm going to send it to personal, all right, a personal notebook that's I'm using also. And I'm going to send it to idea, all right? Okay. And there it is. So it came into my personal notebook and it came in under ideas. Here's the title of the email, and you have the information, okay? So that, and then it becomes part of the system where you can automatically find anything you're searching for. Remember before I said we can find, remember we did advertising, advertising, it was Liberty Mutual. So once again, let's try to find advertising. Up, out of here. Go over to notebooks. We had advertising, it's right there. But let's say if there's anything in the system under, oh, I don't know, Adams. Apparently there is something here. There it is, okay? So there's a Fred Adams Jr. at Farmers Mill Road. Remember I said that anything in here, text becomes searchable. So in Putnam County, the home improvement, there's a Fred Adams, and the system found it, all right? So that just gives you a show how you can search, all right? So that's basically it. If you need me or want any, if you would like to set up a meeting, please just give me a call. Thank you for your time. All right.